This is where the magic begins?
This is where the magic begins. All right, where's Victor?
Victor brings in a giant copper kettle. It's needed for the first ingredient, 25 pounds of thick, gooey corn syrup.
That is a lot of sweet.
Next, Victor adds 50 pounds of sugar, but not just any sugar.
Colorado grows an amazing beet sugar. We'd rather use a homegrown Colorado product than bring it in from elsewhere.
Instead of farm to table, it's farm to candy cane.
Correct.
Next, 4 quarts of water are added to the mix.
Okay, Jan, let's put it on the cooker.
The cooker heats the sugary mix to 330 degrees.
The occasional stir keeps it nice and uniform.
I'm thinking how sweet that is right now.
Yeah. As the candy cane concoction boils, we will try to boil down the historical facts of how the candy cane came to be.
There's lots of legends about the candy cane in general. The one that I like the best is in the 17th century in Germany. The choir master gave kids that were singing in the choir these sticks of candy so they would keep quiet. They would eat them during the service.
Other legends say sugar sticks were curved to make a J for Jesus, or to represent a shepherd's staff. The shepherds were the first to travel to Bethlehem to see Jesus in the manger.
Now back at Hammond's,
It's ready to be poured on the cooling table.
Andy and his staff say at 330 degrees,
Wow.
the mix is cooked to perfection.
Oh, they poured that out. It was like liquid gold. I mean, you should feel the heat.
You want it to cool down now.
To about 200 degrees. Then that's when the candy starts becoming pliable.
While it cools, Victor adds red dye to one corner. After 10 minutes of cooling, the mix will be pliable enough to be cut.
So what Victor's doing right now is he's going to separate the two colors.
The red corner is separated out, and the remaining gold section is cut in two, leaving us with 3 sugary blobs.
That looks like a science fiction glob or something.
We're going to pick them up, can't drop it.
We carefully grab the red mix and take one of the gold ones. The other gold one will take center stage a little later.
We load that first gold blob onto a puller, and I add some peppermint flavoring.
So now it's turning white.
That's because the stretching and pulling aerates the mix, spinning the gold to white. Think Rumpelstiltskin in reverse.
Now, these 2 blobs are going to get a kind of deep tissue massage.
As we knead and rub the candy, it slowly stretches.
So what you're doing right now is you're actually stretching out the red stripe to the peppermint candy cane.
And I'm stretching out what will end up being the white stripe.
Tug of war here.
Once stretched, they're pressed together. Then Victor breaks out the scissors.
We're gonna cut these edges on each side.
He trims a little red and white to place atop the last remaining golden blob.
And this is where the rest of the flavor is gonna go to.
It's loaded on the puller where Jan adds more peppermint flavoring.
You're gonna start feeling the peppermint flavor here in a little bit.
As it aerates, the red stripe trimmings blend in, turning it a pink color.
That's it.
This pinkish section will become the center of the candy cane. It's carefully wrapped.
I'm gonna take this one to the batch roller now. We should be good. Yeah, right over there.
At the batch roller, it's reheated, just enough to become pliable again.
After 10 minutes, this becomes this.
We're gonna start stretching it and then twist it, okay?
Victor rolls it down to nearly a ½ inch in diameter.
Oh, it's starting to look like a candy cane.
The candy is cut and bent to make a hook,
This is like Dr. Seuss.
so Jan gives it a shot.
And Victor critiques.
The canes are a little bit big. They're a family size.
Leave it to me. He makes it look a lot easier.
And when we offered Victor additional help, he was gracious.
I think we're gonna pass on this one, but